All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. And, I was in here working out this morning, and I had this thought come to my mind about the charade that is still going on here in the world today. And as I was meditating, I started to really, truly think. Because if you notice, people selectively pick what truth they are passionate by. If it's something that we personally do not want to hear, what do? We close our ears, we shut our eyes, we ignore because we don't want to hear it. We do not want to hear it because all truth, no matter what truth it is, when you hear it, it demands change. And when you don't want to change, you don't want to hear that truth because it goes against what you want to believe and what you want to do. I'll give you an example. This morning, I went into my room in there, and I got this 1 ounce buffalo right here. All right. Now, this 1 ounce buffalo, you know how many times you saw me get up here in front of this counter and compare this 1 ounce buffalo, which has a denominational value on it, just like the Silver Eagle, $1. Okay. And here's a fiat currency right here, Federal Reserve note. And no matter how much history you put in front of you, for instance, when those scoffers, and when those raiders of the tombs, the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians and stuff, did you notice there's one thing about it that they never found Federal Reserve notes in those tombs or any type of paper? That gold was always the store of value, and if it was not no value, if it wasn't value, then why people take it? But as I was running, I was sitting and thinking, again, as usual, and you probably see me, if you see me do this once, you see me do it 1,000 times, all right? We have this dollar bill right here, and of course, your purchasing power is just about gone in this thing, and of course, this keeps going up. Now, you think about it. If this is a $1 value, okay, this Silver Eagle, that's what it's, this Silver Buffalo is what it has on the back. It's just $1. The Buffalo doesn't really have, it's the Eagles, and of course the Eagles carry a greater value than the Buffalo. It's still 1 ounce of silver, okay, so 1 ounce of silver here in America is $1, all right? And if you listen to me for a second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you some painful truth. And don't worry, I'm going to get to us all, because I'm going to touch 2 points here in this video right here to let you all see how that many of us, we don't love truth, and we're not as passionate for truth as we say we are. Because, we don't want to change, and that's all there is to it. And so we like to rationally discard the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth about economics here for a second, and you watch this. $1, $1. You can take this to any coin shop or any mint. People who sell these coins right here, and today you can probably get about $28, all right? So let's say this is $28 an ounce, all right? All right, and gas, just the other day, one of the cheapest prices I saw was $3.35 a gallon, okay? $3.35 a gallon. So you take 28 divided by 3.35 a gallon, you get 8.35. So you can get 8.35 gallons of gas for this silver, which is worth allegedly $1 in value. You can get $8 worth of gas, or 8 gallons, you can get 8 gallons of gas with this one silver coin. See if you can take this dollar, it has $1 on it, and go to the gas station and see if you can get 8 gallons of gas with this $1. Do you see what the lie is? You see what the truth is? You have to understand, most of these people like Warren Buffett and all these other people who have enriched themselves by insider trader secrets, all of our 545, the Congress, the President, the House, the Senate, all of them have enriched themselves by insider trader secrets that you and I, it's not available to us. We can't get it. And believe me, there wouldn't be no such thing as a stock market if the people wouldn't so ignorantly and passively put money into it to support these companies. It's a shame what we get duped and deceived by. Hey, most of us out there who understand what real money is, we're very passionate about this truth. We know that this is the truth. And then those of you who choose to ignore it, you still can't do nothing against the facts that is presented. This is a lie. It's a scheme. And this is the truth. Now, at the same end, that's just like I tell you. Hey, if you can see the truth and know the truth about this, then what is the problem with you knowing the truth about this? Because if you listen to me any amount of time, you know that Pastor Dow comes against the lies. And Christianity is a lie. It's a scheme. And they use this just like these big time preachers do, just like the 535, the politicians They have their own insider secrets, and they use you, the people, to come in to give your tithes and offerings to a lying, scheming system, and they scheme you, they sham you, they fleece you, and they're operating after the same principles as the government does. And you people who put money into the stock market, you love to have it that way. You love to be deceived, and then when they end up having an MF Global, all you can do is murmur and complain. When you get finished with this, you find out you believe lies. You've been serving the wrong God, and you go to a living, burning hell. There's nothing that can be done about it then. It's too late. But it's amazing how you can come to the truth and understand the truth about this, yet still you ignore the truth about this. Christianity is a lie. This book does not teach you a religion called Christianity. This is the book, the history book, and the word of Yah of the Hebrew Israelites. And this book does not teach nobody who picks it up and read it to go to church on no Sunday. It doesn't do it. I'm sorry, it cannot be proven. Just like that Sunday is a lie, this is a lie. And just like Christmas is a lie, this is a lie. Easter is a lie, this is a lie. None of this behavior can ever be found that it was instituted. It was an institution. It was laws, statutes, and commandments given by the Most High Yah for his people to do it. But you know what? Most of you are so in the scheme of Christianity, the Ponzi scheme. You're in the lie. And most of you out there who are not even in the scheme, you won't do nothing about either way. Just like you will not do nothing either way about this. You'll passively sit by, watch every video, and will not become proactive and do nothing about it. Even though you know this is the truth. And you see this is losing value and your wallet is getting thin. Hey, even the rich folks now have to dip in the kitty because of the interest rates. Are so low they can't even make money on their money that they have so-called as a store of wealth. They have to dip in the kitty. So everybody's going to be feeling this punch and this crunch. But again, these people have enriched themselves through insider trader secrets. Your pastors, your preachers, your teachers, it profits them to lie to you because they know you're traditional. They know that you like feelings and emotions more than truth. So they'll keep on pushing the scheme as long as you support it. So then when somebody comes up, what happens when you people out there that believe in this fiat currency, this fiat dollar? If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like what J. Smith Moore is saying, if you don't like what Max Kaiser is saying, if you don't like what SGT Bull is saying, if you don't like what any of these people out here who are telling you the truth about this right here say, what do? You go cut on the news sources. You cut on the people that will tell you and confirm to you what you already believe. And that makes you feel better for a time being. But it's still, every time you go to the store, you don't feel too good, do it? Huh? You don't go to the store and shop when you're hungry. You just don't do it. If you do, you're not wise. So what do you do when you hear me talking to you this truth? It demands change. You have to change. You must change. What happens? I'll tell you exactly what happens. When I start telling you the truth about this and stuff, you don't like it because that's not the way you've been conditioned. That's not the way you've been trained. Huh? We love the spirit of apathy. We love to be complacent. We love to be slothful. But it's easy for us to just pick up and go in our little old cars because the system has trained us that way. To go to church on Sunday morning and sing 3 or 4 courses of Kumbaya, my Lord, and then turn around and keep the Ponzi scheme afloat and keep these merchandisers rich. Keep these merchants rich by continually supporting. Every time you turn around, there's a damn holiday in the United States. We got Christmas, we got Easter, then we got Valentine's Day, then we got Mother's Day, we got Father's Day, we got Independence Day, we got Memorial Day, we got Labor Day. And what is all this is doing? And then you go to church, you pay your tithes, you pay your offerings and stuff, you just keep on, and they continue to keep on taking money from you because you keep on feeding into it, keep on giving it to it. You know why? Because you love to live the life. I know it's painful and I know it hurts, but it's still the truth. And it is the truth straight way. And hey, if you no longer want to be deceived, you've got to make changes. Hey, this book right here only talks about the Israelites. It's the history of the Hebrew Israelite people, which I just so happen to be. And so I'm pretty much qualified to tell you the history of my people because I know the history of my people. I know how they think. I know what happens with them. I'm a student of this book. I can tell you the truth about this. And Pastor Dow will not be telling you that Sunday is the Shabbat. It's not the 7th day of the week. It's the first day of the week, the day of the sun. Listen to what it says. Sun, day of the sun. Pastor Dow is not going to teach you to celebrate no fat man coming down the chimney that you don't have. on the 25th of December. That's a lie. I'm not going to teach you that rabbit lay eggs. It's a lie. I understand. It's too painful. It is too painful because, hey, change. I'm not going to teach you to bow down to no stone image or statues or to wear these damnable crosses around your neck because you feel like that it's doing you some good. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I can tell you the truth about this, I'm going to tell you the truth about this. This is the truth. This is the lie. Christianity is a lie. The Israelite heritage of what this book preaches and teaches, it is the truth. Let me leave you with something. The word Christian or Christians, whether it be in a singular or plural form, is only mentioned 3 times, and it's in the New Testament. And this was something that they were called. But you have to go and look behind the words. But wonder how many times you can find the word Hebrew. Wonder how many times you can find the word Israelites or Israel in this scripture. How many times can you find the word Israel? Remarkable, isn't it? So let's just tell the truth. We only want to embrace the truth that we want, and that's it. That's it. And we're comfortable with that. And we don't want nobody disturbing us. And you watch people, they'll get passionate about telling you the truth about this, but they won't do nothing about this. It's amazing how we care more about this because remember, money can be a god as opposed to the creator of the universe. He is the one true creator. There's only one. That's amazing how we're so passionate for this. And we can understand this truth, but then all of a sudden, we can't come to the truth of this. Something wrong with the conscience and the mind. I think that this bizarre behavior is deeply and collectively and socially embedded in the subconscious of man's mind, and not even the creator of the universe himself can do nothing about your will.